Hello everyone, this is Tyler with Diesel Laptops. We're out here in May of 2017 and we are at a local Kenworth dealership hooked up to a 2017 Kenworth with a Paccar engine. So in this video we want to show you how much you can actually do on these Paccar engines, which is a lot. So let's just start out here, and there's actually two computers on this truck. There's one that controls the emission system. If I go back a screen here, so they got this one here, this is the one we're hooked up to now. This is the SCR exhaust gas treatment. So this is going to be your DPF and SCR system. And then you have another one that does everything else, which is the PCI system. So let's hop into here. We're already connected to it. And very first thing off the bat is we got 67 different parameters. So as you can go through the list here, you'll notice pretty much everything's in here for the whole entire emission system. Some of the values that people are sometimes looking for are like soot load levels. And if I scroll down here, you'll see that it will start giving you your soot levels. This is a brand new truck, so everything's pretty much zero. If they have a little question mark on it, it means I can click on it there, and it'll tell us the possible values for that should be there. For faults, again, brand new truck. I think this thing's got less than 50 miles on it. But right now we have one inactive fault code. It's yellow. It says MEM because we know it's inactive. You will see here over on the right hand side, there's this one that has a little symbol right there that says 1, 2, 3 and the little flake symbol. That's a freeze frame. So I can click on freeze frame, and what it's going to do is show me a snapshot of some sensors and values that were going on with that engine at that particular time when that code got thrown. So yes, it does store freeze frame data when the ECM supports freeze frame data. Not all engines do. ECU info tab is just your kind of boring stuff, software levels, emission levels, what we're actually connected to. All the good stuff is over here on activations and settings. So let's go all the way back to the top here. You'll notice all my commands that I can do with the Paccar OEM software are present in here. AdBlue commands, deleting errors, fuel system tests. Let's actually go look at a couple of these. So soot level. If you want to actually see what your soot level reading is, let's hit start. And it says normal. All right. If you want to see your regeneration history, let's click on that one. Regeneration history. What it's gonna do here, you see it says events detected 1 right there in the middle. As I click this arrow, that 1 changes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on and so on. So all these values are default right now because this is a brand new engine, and I really doubt it's ever even done a regen. So let's hit cancel to get out of there. And let's go over to settings. So settings are where we can do all of our commands. Force it to do a regen. We got to do our load resets. Any of those commands that you would need to be able to do. All right, all the reset commands. So that's the emission side of it. So let's go see how good is the other part of it, the rest of it, the truck side of it. So we're going to exit out of here, and we're going to go into this one. So PMCI2 is typically the 2010 through 13. All the 14 and newer stuff tends to use this PCI system. So why they use that nomenclature, I don't know. Some engineer at Paccar can probably explain that to all of us. So we'll go in here. It says turn the ignition on, engine off, which it already is. And let's see how long it takes it to connect here. It shouldn't take too terribly long at all. The system's fairly fast connecting to the engine, doing the initial download, and grabbing all the information. So there we are. We're hooked up to it. We're still reading the same code because that code's going to be on both computers in the system. Parameters tab. You'll notice now we have 182 different parameters. And I can page down through here. It just takes a second to populate as it's coming down. And again, all the information that you would need to see is located in here. All right, 82 different parameters. What I didn't show you on the faults is if I double click it, I can actually get my fault screen to show up here where it tells me what that actual error code number is. And then yes, of course, we have all the troubleshooting on this tool for all the codes for commercial trucks on DTC Solutions and Knowledge Base. ECU info, very similar to last time. There's the VIN number. You can see this is a brand new truck that we got there by the VIN. If you know how to decode those, it's the 8th digit from the back, tells you the model year. Activations are all your other commands non-emission related. So you can read all those. And then over on settings, we have a pile of them here. These are all the different commands that you can do in the tool. So anything that has that little web block symbol next to it, that means you need to have filled out and on file with us a form, release of liability form, and be on the internet to run those commands. So it's usually only on parameter changes where you'll find that. There's another popular one, injector coding. Yes, you do have to code the injectors. All the vehicle speed commands you can change. And as we scroll down through here, and there's VIN writing, turbo actuator replacement command, and again, hit the little help button and it'll tell you what's going on with those commands and why they're in there. So there you have it, the engine diagnostics with the TEXA version 41, and this has been Tyler with Diesel Laptops. Thank you for watching.